Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Bamboo COC, and today we're going to talk a little bit about wonders, and we're going to do some live attacks. I'm going to show you the progress I've made so far through the Industrial Age. So as you can see, my generals are level 20, but I haven't got anything to level 21 yet. So we're going to activate a couple of these guys. It costs oil for the second one, but I got 2. War tactics, I've got 4 of my 5 charged up, so that's enough. Mercenary army, it looks like I have 2 of the flaming tanks and 1 set of Gurkhas. And in my army, you can see I've got my 1 plane ready, 11 tanks, a wall breaker, and then just some foot soldiers and loot stealers. So this army is really designed to just get the quick victory. Basically, take the town center and leave, and then make sure I get the trade goods or the oil along the way. So some people in my last videos in the comments, you guys were asking about to talk about wonders. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. And I'll start by explaining why I picked the wonders that I picked, starting with the Hanging Gardens. So the Hanging Gardens, it increases the resources that you get from your fruit trees and gold mines and the frequency that they can be gathered from. So basically you can harvest more often from your trees and your mines. And the reason I picked this wonder was because I found out that trade goods were super important. And basically I was always running out of cider. The number 1 trade good is cider. That's what it takes to make the training busing, and it's what it takes for the strongest mercenaries. And the metal is also useful for good mercenaries. So I thought that having the option to, I play a lot, so I'm on a lot, so I usually harvest as soon as they're available would be really good. And throughout my journey through the ranks, as I got to medieval, gunpowder, and enlightenment, I was harvesting all the time, and it really made a huge difference in my ability to attack with a fuller army. So that's why. Now, the other choices that you have when you get to pick that wonder is the Acropolis, the Stonehenge, and the pyramids. So I used to have the Stonehenge because it made all the upgrade costs cheaper. And I had that until I finished all my library research and my blacksmith upgrades in the gunpowder age. It wasn't until there that I switched that out for the Hanging Gardens. I also switched around with the Acropolis at one point for a bit too, until I realized that there was just no possible way to win a defense in this game once you get to higher metals, no matter what you have. Because when people lose, they just basically kill the app, and it's like the attack never happened. They don't get the loss. Until that gets fixed, it's pointless to make a defensive layout where your wonders are designed around defense, because you're not going to win. It doesn't matter. At least not in the higher metal range. And the pyramids, they're totally useless. You should never pick those. So that's it for that wonder. Now, the next wonder, I believe, here we go, the Anchor Wat. So I've had this one for most of the time I've been playing. It heals your defenders and gives you bonus trade goods. I love the bonus trade goods. That's super helpful, so that's the main reason I have it. As far as healing the defenders, it's really powerful on things that have high hit points, like you're defending tanks and generals. Other than that, it's pretty useless, but it's one of the better wonders. And your other options there are the Versailles, which is good, the Taj Mahal, and the Temple of Tekai, or Tekel, whatever. So the temple increases your trade good capacity and refunds some loot that's stolen by opponents. Not really worth it. It doesn't do enough to take up a spot for me. Versailles I played with for a little bit as well when I had the Acropolis. It's just the radius is so small. It seems useless to me. And again, a defensive wonder is pointless. The Taj Mahal increased the loot stolen for mercenary once a day. I had that for a little bit too. It was fun. I like that, but I find that having more trade goods allows me to pick a mercenary that I want instead of the random one. It's a little bit better. And then right now I've got the Forbidden City, just because I had the Colosseum, and I've also had Notre Dame for a little bit of time, and they're all fine. I've even tried the Terracotta Army, but the Terracotta Army is just super weak and just not worth it. The Colosseum is cool. I like the gladiator power, but the defensive part is just so irrelevant. So, Notre Dame is good, reducing the cost of library upgrades. Can't be attacked. I like that. Free gold every day. That's a good wonder. I had Notre Dame for a long time. And then I switched to the Forbidden City because it makes it harder to get that quick victory on me and harder to get a full domination against me. You can't just snipe my town center. You got to get this thing too. It also gives you some food every day, which is nice. I wanted to go back and talk about the Stonehenge again. I think I misspoke earlier. I was thinking the Stonehenge was the Notre Dame, but the Stonehenge is the one that increases your road network and gives you extra gold. I had that because it was helping me with all the upgrades. So sorry about that. But yeah, so that's what I have right now, the Gardens, the Angkor Wat, and the Forbidden City. And as far as Industrial Age wonders, I finally started trying to build the Brandenburg Gate. It's the one that I chose. Increases your factory troop damage 20%. So that's going to affect the Gatling gunners or the machine gunners and your big heavy tanks. 20%, man, that seems like a lot. So that's why I picked it. It provides the blitzkrieg power in battle, disabling the defenders. That's also sounds cool. I haven't tried it yet. The other choices, all of them look cool. Statue of Liberty, extra oil, stronger air units, Eiffel Tower, longer peace treaties, or it provides a peace treaty once a week. Useless. Increases the vault food and gold storage. Meh. The Kremlin increases the wall health. That's pretty solid. Defenders spawn from your farms. That's useless. I don't know. I think they're all fun, but this is what I chose. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with the wonders. If you guys got through that giant amount of talking, sorry about that. So now that we're 6.5 minutes in, it's time to find an attack. Wow, this guy's only level 91 in the Enlightenment Age. I might actually be able to get a full 5-star, so yeah, we're going to give that a shot, because it's rare that I find somebody this low up here. Oh man, I didn't mean to drop my plane right away. But that's alright, we'll be okay. The plane lived. Alright, drop in a protect spell. And what I use this plane for is it's really effective at taking out enemy troops. One pass and it pretty much kills all the horses. It's just really, really strong. It does get shot by the archer towers and the readouts, so you got to be careful where you deploy your plane, but you know it's overall pretty strong, and I've been super effective with it taking out enemy troops, so your own troops don't have to fight. Watch this. Gone. Everybody's dead. Beautiful. It also will pick a new target on the second pass if it kills everything right away, which is nice. So that's pretty much what I use it for. We're going to drop the rest of our loot stealer guys now. And here we go. The plane is about to kill some more knights and suppress the stables as well. Looks like all of our units are doing super good. We're making progress. It's going to be an easy win. I don't usually find bases this weak, this high in metals, so yeah, I had to jump on the chance to take it when I could. Most of the people I find are super maxed out Industrial Age, maxed walls, clearly some kind of cheaters, and yeah, it's a struggle to even get a win, but this was a nice change. And there goes my plane, the air support, very nice. I didn't have to use my mercenaries, and really just using one war tactic makes a giant difference. That protect is so strong. You don't need to use 4 war tactics or 5 war tactics every time you do a battle. If you do that, you're only doing one battle every 4 hours, so it's pretty brutal. I try to not use my tactics when possible, but if I'm going for like the full 100%, I try to use one protect, and hopefully that's enough. You know, unless the base is super strong, I don't use more than I have to. So yeah, boom, got the complete destruction. What's good about that is you get the domination bonus of the 1 diamond, which the diamonds are super hard to come by for me lately, so whenever I can get that, I always take it. So it didn't look like we lost too many troops there. We need to make another wall guy and some more motorcycle raiders, and then just make some fusiliers. Okay, so yeah, our generals took a little bit of damage, but we can activate Alexander and Cleopatra. We got to train up a new war tactic. Boom. Okay. As for the temple, I haven't been using my blessings. They take away from my my trade goods, and I like to keep those maxed. But we do have plenty of leather, so I'll go ahead and make the tower blessing so that when I get attacked, it's a little tougher to kill me. And right now, you can see that almost all of my builders are busy. Doing an oil well upgrade. The bunker is finally being built. One of my cannon towers is going all the way up, and my stable is finally being upgraded. I did finish the upgrade on one of the garrisons, so now all my town center's defending troops are the shock infantry also. And that pretty much makes no difference at all. It really doesn't matter, one bit for defense for me, but it's cool. We're getting there. So yeah, let's see if I have any defenses I can show you. So this is the last defense. The guy totally annihilated me. Look at him. He used his entire army, all his war tactics, a flying blimp. Like, when you see people that use an attack like this, where they use their whole army, both generals, all the mercenaries, 5 war tactics, that tells you they're cheating. Nobody that actually has to wait for an attack would possibly use everything all the time, especially when the reward is so small. He got 1 medal from it. He would have got the same 1 medal if he sniped my town center. So he didn't have to waste all of his troops. So yeah, congratulations, Lorenzo, you're officially on blast as a hacker. And then you can see below that, this guy used quite a different army composition, trying just to basically get the win. He ended up using all his stuff too, but he doesn't have all max everything, so he just really wanted to beat me, and he got 6 medals out of it. And then down here, this is the most common, a bunch of infantry and 1 tank just trying to get the quick win. Here's another guy, 8 wall breakers and 34 of the motorcycle guys. He just tried to get that quick 2-star, and that's really the most common thing. Here you can see he got completely annihilated by another guy with maxed everything. Used every single thing he had. 5, this is hilarious. I'm going to replay this one, because he used 5 of his dynamite spells. And apparently, 5 of those completely destroys your town center now. Look at this. So without dropping a single troop, he can kill my whole town center with these 5. I've seen it a few times happen to me now. However, he actually didn't have his weapon blessing, I guess, or maybe I had the defending one, so it didn't take me out. But usually 5 takes it out. But because I have the Forbidden City, he had to actually drop his army to get the win, because just killing that town center doesn't get him anything. So once he realized that, he was forced to drop every single other piece of his army to try and get this win. And once he deploys everything, of course he's going to totally annihilate me, because the villages are not built to withstand full-on attacks like this, unfortunately. But maybe once I get my bunkers built and my stables upgraded and I can produce some tanks on defense, things will be a little more difficult. But for now, defense is irrelevant to me. So yeah, I was super juicy to him, worth a whole lot. I have way more medals, so he stole 36 from me with his complete destruction. Quite brutal, but good job, KW Spartan. Yep. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do one more attack, I guess. I think most of my troops are done. Trying to snipe another one on the video before we call it. This guy does not have anything. Definitely not worth it. We're looking for somebody with a lot of loot, a lot of medals, or diamonds. And absolutely nothing to take there. I have noticed that as I've been getting completely battered and dropped down in medals, I've been finding people to fight more often, but it's so brutal. I pretty much log off and lose 36 most right away. Half the time my shield doesn't work. There's obviously still a bunch of bugs and flaws in the game that they're working out, but I don't take it that seriously anymore, and I'm just excited, enjoying playing it anyway, so, Hey Elvis, thanks for the Gatling Gunners, man. I appreciate the troops. It's always nice to be supportive of your alliance mates, and you are definitely one of the best in here, so thank you so much for that. This guy's got a ton of loot, but no diamonds, and a really hard base to beat for me, because he's totally maxed. Level 109 Enlightenment Age, I could probably 5-star this guy. He's got a terrible base, but he doesn't have much, but I'm kind of bored, so let's do it. We're going to 5-star this guy. Boom. Drop all of our troops right here. And we're going to send everybody to the front first. Drop a protect. And we'll drop the rest of our guys out here. Alright, so check out how good this plane is. Look at all of these troops. Sending in the plane, boom, all gone. Smoked them. That is so, so powerful. Like, I realize all those defenders are pretty weak anyway, but just because there's so many, it will distract your units for a long time. So having the planes fly by and take them out like that is super helpful. Here we go. Boom. Like, I don't think my plane's going to survive this battle because this guy's got a lot of air defense type stuff around the outside, but that's okay. We're definitely going to get the win. So sending everybody this way. Perfect. Drop another protect since we're going to do just this last attack. We're going to suppress this cannon tower with our plane so it doesn't attack and gets annihilated. Next stop, the archer tower. Once the archer tower is down, the plane will be free to kill all the troops. So boom, got all the knights out the way. Boom. Yeah, I can't wait to get my machine gunner guys stronger once I get my wonder working. That'll be freaking awesome. Sending them in. See, the plane did a great job there of suppressing the cannon tower so that it didn't kill any of my generals or tanks. It's definitely super helpful. Man, we're running out of time here. That's not good. I know I could drop the mercenaries to speed this process up, but I don't really want to use them if I don't have to. So we're not getting the 5-star, but we did destroy almost the whole base. Just ran out of time. That's unfortunate. But that's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the attack. We didn't lose many troops, so we can do another one right away. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video, but I hope you guys liked it. And if you want me to do any type of special attack or anything in the future, just let me know. I'm definitely down to experiment and do whatever. As far as my factory units go, or as my airstrip factory, yeah. So I have the machine gunners now. That's the most upgraded you can do your Gatling gunners. So once they get to 20% damage boost, they're going to beat monsters. I got my heavy tanks, but I haven't upgraded these guys yet. So currently, what I'm working on upgrading is my protect spell. Yeah, once that's done, we're going to probably get to work on some generals if I can save up enough oil. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Sorry it took me so long. I had a really big weekend in South Carolina. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, you know where I was at, what I was doing. If you don't, you should. My name on there is Joe Bamboo Wisman. If you just type in Joe space Bamboo, you'll find me. I'm the only one. So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. I'll be back with another video soon.